Go to lunch in the Jewish community. I don't tell all the girls in the community. She ain't thinking that she ain't gonna ruin it.
What's poppin', partners? This JB2 Raw back in motion with another video, man. And y'all just seen that. She basically said that she doesn't brag about a man not leaving her alone, or her being the only woman that doesn't brag about a man not leaving her alone, because men don't leave anybody alone. So we gonna talk about that, because that's the goddamn problem. And people are always talking about the ego of the man, right? The ego of the man this, the ego of the man that. Nobody ever talk about the egos of the woman, in which I think are bigger than the man's ego, because they have far more avenues that inflate their ego more. They have more avenues than us. You dig what I'm saying? Simps, orbiters, society, social media, attention, lies, and simps that don't know how to leave them alone. That ain't everything. Of course, that's not everything, but that's a few of them for you. But we're going to talk about that female ego today and what drives it. When you cannot leave a woman alone, you're just enhancing her ego. You're just making it bigger. That's it. You are telling her that you can't or haven't found, my bad. You can't or haven't found better. Y'all think I'm deleting this video? Hell no. I'm finna keep it going. I mean, I don't even see why men spin blocks. That's an extreme sense of, it seems like an extreme sense of neediness, and you know what I'm saying? It's a form of submission, bro. I mean, just think about it. You running back to her. You're running back to her because you need her. That's a form of submission. That woman got all the power in that situation. And the thing about it, women get so tired of men that do that, to the point where they don't even want to use the power. They just want you to leave them the hell alone. And some dudes just can't seem to do that. A woman turning down power? Boy, you know a woman got to be tired of your, she got to be super duper tired of you to turn down having full power over you due to you continuing to run back to her. She don't want that power. She wants you to leave her alone. Boy, you got to be a cooked brother out here. I'm telling you. I'm going to say it again. Spinning blocks is a form of submission, brothers. It's a form of submission. Don't do it. As men, we're to never put ourselves in positions of infrequent and scarce power, ever, like spinning blocks. I mean, sure, she spin your block and you decide to deal with her, cool, but you never do it. Why would you want to put yourself in a submissive state like that? You let her come back. She gonna be the one in her rightful place, submission. When you do that, you're in the wrongful place, because the man is never supposed to be in submission to his woman, ever. And these guys don't even have a real reason why they spin blocks, brothers. They don't even have a real reason why they spin blocks in these women's lives. The woman was basically they was just doing it. They was just doing the do. She just brought a little more poom-poom in his life. That's it. It's literally nothing special about 99% of them. Nothing special. You spinning blocks to something that's everywhere. Poom-poom. You must can't get, she gonna think, he must can't get his rocks off, or whatever the case may be. It's some women that are delusional out here. They think it's their vibe. Oh, my vibe gonna leave a mark and blah, 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 when you have the same personality as damn near everybody else. You weren't raised to be a wife. You don't know how to deal with a man. You have the same exact personality. You don't know how to be under the same roof as a man for long periods of time. Your vibe. Talking about your vibe gonna leave a mark. Yeah, it's gonna leave a goddamn mark, all right. An exclamation mark with a stay the hell away from me in front of it. Women have like two personalities, bro. It's two, maybe three, just to be nice. Three personalities. Every woman fall in the category of having one of those goddamn personalities. You see, brothers, the energy that we exert toward these women have to always be with our minds. See, when these certain instances take place where men are spinning blocks, he's probably more than likely thinking with his wood. You dig what I'm saying? His confidence and self-worth is not up to par. 1. 2, he's thinking with his wood. 3, she probably did some type of craft on him. You know, a bunch of these women get into that. A bunch of them. Drop some in his food, I don't know, doing some type of seance, I don't know, spell, whatever. It's one of those 3. But that third one that I said, it would not ever work. If you had the first 2 and you kept the Most High at the epitome, at the peak of your life, I mean, that third one would never work. If you had a strong sense of self-worth, confidence, and you had wood stick discipline, your wood stick don't run you, you run it. You did what I'm saying? And have the Most High at the peak of everything in your life, the third one would never work. We don't really too much worry about that. But stop gassing these women up, man. Tell them, brothers. They respect guys that know how to leave them alone. These women don't be having anything special about them. They don't possess any rarity at all. But when they run across these type of guys inflate the apparitional delusions in the minds of these women. Have some dignity, brothers. Tell them. Tell them, brothers. Have some dignity, man. Come on now. Like, if you don't know how to be alone as a man, even if you didn't find somebody else, you know what I'm saying, you cool because you know how to be alone and you have wood stick discipline. You got the Most High. You got feats that you have to accomplish, that you have to knock off. You got things to do, man. You ain't worried about that. But a so-called man that doesn't know how to be alone is not a man, in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to be alone, you're not a man. Not knowing how to be alone or fearing being alone is a woman trait, bro. That's a woman's trait. The thing about it, brothers, is that even if a man doesn't know how to be alone, in which he's not a man in my eyes until he knows how to be alone, you know what I'm saying? In solitude, just him and the Most High, that's it. And he operates very swell, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't go crazy or anything of that nature, but he operates like a man, like a sane man in his right mind. But the thing about it is that even if a guy hypothetically didn't know how to be alone, why the hell would you move backwards and go to somebody you already dealt with? You're moving backwards to spin the block, making yourself look bad, inflating the ego of a woman. And she thinking all men can't leave her alone. No man can leave a woman alone, or blah, 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 blah. Which goes to show she's never dealt with any quality men. That woman in that first clip that showed at the beginning of this video, she's never had a quality man because we don't spin no blocks. We will leave your ass alone. Oh yeah, we will. So it goes to show when women say stuff like that, man, just pay attention. She's saying a lot about herself. But why would you move backwards with somebody that you already had if you don't know how to be alone? Why not just move forward with somebody new or newer people? That's stupid. That's backwards. You know what, boy? You cooked out here. You cooked, you grilled, you baked, you roasted, you boiled. You done, son, because if you didn't know how to be alone, if you don't know how to be alone, move on with somebody new. Why are you spinning a block? And then there's nothing rare about that woman. She just gave you pum-pum. You did what I'm saying? Y'all always inflating their ego. You got men out here that done had women with smells while they was, you know what I'm saying, cracking their crevices. They got smells. Y'all know that pum-pum smell. It's supposed to smell like water. If it has a smell to it, there's something wrong. We all done cracked some that had a smell to it. Not a stinky smell, but y'all know that pum-pum smell. Y'all know. And we don't tell them that they got a smell. Tell them. Tell them. Because it ain't supposed to smell like nothing. The ego's big enough as it is. And by no means am I saying go just break the next woman you see, break her ego. Just break all the women's egos that you see. No, I'm not saying that at all. You know what I'm saying? Just keep her level-headed is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, it's easy for them, their heads to shoot up to the clouds and be as big as the damn globe at times. As long as you keep a level-headed, you straight. Fellas, do a better job at not making yourself look bad, because usually simping Simping is sinning. When you simp, you're making yourself look bad. Every single time when the man simp, he's making himself look bad and he's inflating the ego of a woman. Keep the Most High first. Stay up, stay strong, stay out the way I'm going. JB2 Raw. Peace!